Good morning. We have a beautiful subject that we're going to continue this entire week. That subject is generosity and giving. And the first foundation of that is recharging and receiving. So, what I mean by that is it's so important to recharge your body's energy and to recharge all the different layers of ourself. We often think of sleep as one of the ways that we recharge our body, but in sleep, it's a very specific brain state. And there are other brain states that are equally important that we may not be getting through just sleep at night. Two of those brain states I've already spoken about in the evening relaxation. They are theta and alpha. These are states of relaxation that have specific benefits for the brain, the nervous system, the body, creativity, healing, all other, and many, many other aspects. So it's important to know which are the practices and which are the things that can recharge our batteries so that we're not just relying on sleep. Relaxation is one of those activities. When you put the body into a state of relaxation or deep relaxation, it is deeply recharging to our physical and energetic layers of the body. When we put ourselves into a state of deep relaxation, it's not only regenerative physically and for the energy stores of the body, but it also is exceptionally beneficial for the intuitive or wisdom layer of the body, our creative capacities, our capacity to have insight and wisdom in a situation. So it's also regenerative of that specific part of ourselves. So relaxation and meditation are very much connected. In a state of meditation, we try to start from a foundation of relaxation so that the body and mind are at ease. And then the other aspect of recharging is receiving. It's receiving is the other side of giving. It's so important to be able to receive into ourselves so that we are able to give to others. We're able to give in our relationships. We're able to give in our families, to our parents, to our children. We're able to give in our professional life. We're able to give to strangers and in situations where we don't know people. The ability to give is very, very much connected to the ability to receive. So we have to get good at receiving. Are we good at receiving the right nourishment? Are we good at receiving enough sleep? Are we good at receiving from others when others compliment us and offer us something positive? Are we able to receive it rather than deflect it, distract, or reject it outright or deny it? So, recharging and receiving is the first foundational step of giving. Again, recharging is the ability to replenish the body's resources. And that's not only physical resources, but our energetic resources, our layer of resources that are connected to the flow of prana or chi through the body. It's also connected to our ability to access wisdom and insight, which happens in deep relaxation. And giving is connected to being able to receive life energy, receive nourishment, receive sleep, receive positive feedback from other people, receive from the life energy that we experience when we're in nature. Recharging and receiving are the foundation of giving and generosity. So, in our meditation today, we're going to practice receiving. And we're going to practice receiving from nature because right now nature is in a period where she becomes very abundant. She's just starting to awaken her life energy from a long slumber and starting to become very generous and giving in how the soil becomes very fertile, allowing things to grow. The energy of the soil warms up and it warms up and sends nutrients through the trunks of trees and from the roots into the stems so that flowers start to bloom. So when we tap into the energy of the earth and receive her energy, it can also help us to replenish, recharge, restore our own natural resources. And then it becomes very natural to be generous and giving with others. And that's the kind of generosity that is helpful in spiritual life. A generosity that's not bound by obligation, it's not bound by conditions, it's not bound by a sense of should, it's not bound by a moral authority external to us who tells us we should be a certain way. It is natural and spontaneous. So now let's meditate. I've got my timer set for 10 minutes, so our meditation will last 10 minutes. Get comfortable in a seated position on a chair, on a cushion, or lying down on your back. And once you're comfortable, close your eyes so that you can internalize your life energy. And rather than expending your energy outward through the senses, you can restore, recharge your life energy by closing the sense doors. Bring your awareness into the sit bones, feeling that you have a solid foundation and you can feel the ground beneath you. Feel the inhalation and exhalation of breath in the belly and abdomen. Allowing you to really feel your body as you feel the inhalation and exhalation. In a very gentle and subtle way, elongate the spine. And this ensures that there's no collapsing in our back, but a sense of length. Energy may easily flow. Broad across the collarbones. And relaxed in your facial muscles. And now bring your awareness to your heart space at the center of the chest. Feel the touch of breath at your heart. And now visualize that you are meditating, sitting quietly with eyes closed in a beautiful natural environment. That may be at the beach, in the forest, on a mountaintop, wherever you would like it to be. The temperature is comfortable. The air is fresh and fragrant. The colors around you are vibrant. And as you meditate, you visualize that you are receiving the life energy from the natural environment around you, which is full of life. You are receiving the healing medicine of nature into your heart and into your being. Each breath you take in is full of prana or life energy from the plants, from the trees, from the abundance of animals, insects, from the air. And with each breath, you can feel it recharging you energetically, physically, and in your spirit, recharging your spirit. Now take a moment to connect your hand to some part of nature, whether it's placing your hand on a rock or in a source of water if there's a river or ocean nearby, placing your hand on the ground or even on a tree so that you're connecting directly through your hand to nature. Our hands are connected to our heart, and so we offer our gratitude to nature, to Mother Earth, for the way that she nourishes us through our food, through air and water, and all the ways that we are interconnected and interdependent with nature. Now, bring both of your hands to your heart space. Visualize that you're feeling full, nourished, replenished, recharged. And now visualize a person in your life who you can offer this gift of energy to. How can you be giving to others, feeling this sense of fullness within yourself? And then gently open the eyes. Today we dedicate our meditation to the earth, to the oceans and the rivers and the forests and the trees and the mountains and the soil, that these aspects of nature may continue to nourish us as they have, and that we may also act in a respectful way towards the earth. So receiving, recharging, replenishing, restoring, all of these things are so important to the practice of meditation and to the practice of generosity and giving. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. From my heart to yours.